You are watching ASMRNN. I'm your host Luke Charles ASMR, and this is the nightly news. I let the sun beat down upon my face and stars to fill my dream. I am a traveller of both time and space, to be where I have been. Such is the mantra of a London lad who recently returned from India, where he sat with elders of a gentle race this world has seldom seen. They talk of days for which they sit and wait. All will be revealed. Though intriguing details seemed scarce when talking with the gentleman who recounted the talking sung from tongues of lifting grace. The sounds caressed my ear, and not a word I heard could I relate. The story was quite clear, but before he gave us any more details out of his trip, the man pleaded, "I've been blind, Mama." There's no denying, clearly moved by his experiences. When we were treated to the details of the epiphany, he described all I see turns to brown as the sun burns the ground, and my eyes fill with sand as I scan this wasted land. He implored, trying to find the way I feel. When asked how to reach this place, he went. Londoner said, "Oh, pilots of the storm who leaves no trace, like swords inside a dream. Leave the path that leads to that place, the yellow desert stream. My Shangri-La beneath the summer moon, I will return again, as the dust that floats high in June, when moving through Kashmir." These instructions were quite confusing for our research team, though it seems this journey is quite individual and not the same for everyone. As the man elaborated, "O Father of the Four Winds, fill my sails, cross the sea of years, with no provision but an open face along the streets of fear. Oh, when I'm on my way, and my feet wear my fickle way to stay." The Londoner said if any wished to undertake this journey for themselves, he offered himself as a guide, saying, "I'm down, so down, and let me take you there." For those of you who aren't taken by flights of fancy through introspection, we have some cheeky chappies who are keeping things very much down to earth. They say confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as park life, and morning soup can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as park life. Charles Cup Brewer's troop, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of him. He's that gut lord marching. You should cut down your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. Very cheeky indeed. They continued, "I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays, when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. I feed the pigeons. I sometimes feed the sparrows too. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being, and then I'm happy with the rest of the day, safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart devoted to it." They proudly put a call out to all people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand in their park life. Although they were keen to mention it's got nothing to do with four-sprung technique, you know. It's not about you joggers who go round. Still, can't have it always. When interviewing the youth on the streets of Leeds about their living conditions, this is what our reporters got. "What did you learn today?" "I learned nothing." "What did you do today?" "I did nothing." "What did you learn at school?" "I didn't go." "Why didn't you go to school?" "I don't know." However, our reporters on the scene were met with a universal rallying cry of, "It's cool to know nothing. It's cool to know nothing." When asking their parents about their kids' behaviour, they commented, "Television's on the blink, still been on it." I get them to wear something, they say, "I really want a big coat with words on it." Then when I try to get them fed, "What do you want for tea?" "I want crisps." Then when we try to get them into club activities, "Why didn't you join the team?" "I just didn't." Clearly this challenging behaviour is impacting the lives of the parents as well as the youth themselves. They are content to rule the roost of the council estates at all hours, indulging in life in the moment. When asked about police activity, a spokesperson for the youth joked, "Here comes the referee with lights flashing. Best bit of the day, now that's living." We asked, Why don't you run away? To which they replied, Are you kidding? What's the golden rule? You say nothing. It's cool to know nothing. It's cool to know nothing. We close this report by saying simply this. Take a look. Take a look at the kids on the streets. They never miss a beat. Stateside, one young woman opened up to her reporters describing looking out a dirty old window down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone, I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this dirty town. Clearly looking for satisfaction, the young woman told us. Downtown the young ones are going, downtown the young ones are growing. She explains that in the bright lights and fast music, they gather for those fleeting moments in the dead of night, knowing much later they'll be saying, never mind, you know life is cruel, life is never kind, saying, kind hearts don't make a new story, kind hearts don't grab any glory. Despite her cynicism, the young woman did say, outside a new day is dawning, outside suburbia sprawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. Keen to enjoy the night even as it ends. She also says, New York to East California, there's a new wave coming, I warn you. We're the kids in America, we're the kids in America, and everybody lives for the music around. That became a rallying cry seemingly felt across the states and heard across the world, that we're the kids, we're the kids, we're the kids in America. We'll update you as things develop. Now it's time for a reading from the trigger word verses. Take it away. Clarity. Clarity is pure, simple, clear, and distinct. It is the aim of meditation, to demist and unobscure, arriving at an unobstructed viewpoint. Direct, plain, obvious, certain, transparent, without ambiguity, untouched by outside influence, clean, fresh, without taint or sully, spotless, unmistakable in form, reason, and intent. To be sure, now it's time to go across to our fortune cookie forecast. What do we have this week? You are very talented in many ways. Let's have a look at the trigger of the week. be sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date with all the news as it happens. I've been Luke Charles ASMR, and remember to always ASMR responsibly.